This is a Rockwood Mini Lite. I don't like these because they're garbage, but I mean every RV is garbage, but this one in particular is really garbage. What's happening on this roof is the same thing that's happening with PVC roofs. This is how's the Alpha Flex TPO. As I've stated for years, this is going to be a problem because it's not true TPO. Let's go find out what's happening to this roof. So at first everything looks good until you start looking at it closer, and the roof membrane is drying out so bad that it is just cracking and falling apart in every single little area. So see everywhere. Same with right here. You can see right here, same thing. This whole roof is just so crispy. This is only a 2020. So, you can see. Also, the other thing you're gonna notice is because the way Rockwood builds their units, they do 4-foot sections. Terrible idea. So if you got an Alpha Flex TPO, just expect at any time these roofs are all starting to go out. They don't got much more life in them, and you can try with your warranty, but they'll probably blame it on you and say you did something wrong, even though there's nothing you could have did wrong, because they tell you these are basically a maintenance-free roof, but they're not. So yeah, let's get to work. We're ripping it off, doing a direct-to-deck lifetime warranty on this unit. Let's go. All right, so I don't understand why these factories love liquid butyl. What happens with liquid butyl is when it gets warm, you see all that stuff on the bottom? It bleeds out the bottom. So all the people that love using liquid butyl out of the tube, you must enjoy the cleanup on the side of your RV also. Ugh, it's ridiculous. Every time you touch it, it's just a mess. So yeah, screw liquid butyl. And sorry, screw Rockwood. We're gonna find out if I'm right, and there's a piece of metal here to try to connect these really crappy seams, or we got a lot of water damage. Fudge. It's soaking wet. You guys all love, like, you know, the ProFlex, Dynaflex, all them garbage things, and then you got these plastic moldings, so then when you need to remove them, you can't because they're glued on there and this plastic, so that urethane will hold tight and snap this piece right in half. So yeah, doesn't work very well, and it's all dried out and crispy anyway, so what good it is it? So another thing about the Rockwoods, they don't really care about, you know, a lot of stuff. Like, you need to cut out a refrigerator hole. So what we'll do is we will cut out the frame that supports the air conditioner, because why would you want to keep the frame as one and support the roof? Why would you want to do that? That's just stupid. This is a Rockwood, and they used really low density foam. So this is what happens when they use low density foam. It makes my job a living hell to try to get everything back in order to be able to glue because of this trash. So I love it. This is a straight up nightmare. So they just went ahead and laid this over the duct, and that's what's the duct. And then you hollow all this foam out, which has no framing, so it makes this area very weak. You use low density foam, which makes this very weak and very hard to work with, and you're left with trash. A Rockwood piece of shit. Yep, good old Forest River. All right, so we use an extremely aggressive adhesive foam so it doesn't lift the wood up. Because of the way they built this piece of shit, a lot of the foam was missing, so we needed something that can grow into those voids but not pick it up. So basically it'll grow outwards, so it's covered. And now this thing is crazy solid. Way more stronger than the rest of the roof on here. So, and got the connection point here. This had a really weak spot because they have the foam cut right here, so we try to stuff it in to strengthen it up, and now that transition is a lot more tough. So now we're going to continue getting this direct deck finished. Normally we would be able to pull the roof off right away, but because it's so crispy, once I get it going and I start to pull it, of course this piece is going to crack. Oh, one time out. Break it off in little pieces, make it enough to go. And we got more water damage. I'm hoping I can maybe dry it out, fill it in, Do some Bondo, not Bondo, but fiber in there. Make it good again. We'll see. I'm not trying to really destroy the customer's budget too bad. We've already replaced all the front end. So what we really love is that, so you got this frame, okay? Well, you know that they cut out over there, right? So you can see it's cut, right? But what would make it better, you guys? Let me tell you. What if we went ahead, instead of running the wires through this open hole, we went ahead and just cut the frame out to run the wire through instead? What do you guys think of that instead? Just cut the framing out, run the wire through here, and skip the hole that's available. I think that's a better idea. The factory thought it was a good idea too. That's pretty cool.